Hi there. What's up? My name is Nate. You guys might also know me as Mewtwo Fan Nate. And welcome to today's Draft League Wi-Fi battle against the boy Hannons. He is the coach of the New York Charmanders. Of course, I'm your coach of the New York Noibats. So we got a little bit of a New York face-off. We have battled Hannons already before in the past. He is our rival in this league. And the last time we battled him, there was a lot of hacks involved. Despite getting crit knockoff that mattered on our Latias and paralyzed 2 times in a row on our Mega Beedrill, we were still able to pick up the victory on him. So I'm kind of hoping that we don't get any hacks this time around, and if it does, I hope it's not super relevant for the game. Looking at his team, he did switch it up from the last time. The last time he did bring the Tornadus, and then he also had something else that wasn't Mega Venusaur, so my memory is just slipping me right now. But anyway, we have a very similar team. It's pretty much the exact same team. The only thing that's really different on this is that we have more speed on our Volcanion to make sure that we can outspeed a Alolan Marowak, and the other difference is that our Bronzong is not holding a weakness policy. I think it's holding a Colbur Berry this week. So not super different, but just slightly. So the one thing that I was really scared of in this game was the Latios, because Latios was like the one thing that I kind of expected it to maybe be Choice Scarfed or something, and if it was Choice Scarfed, it could be pretty threatening because it would be able to outspeed things like the Beedrill, maybe Speed Tie with a potential Scarf Latias. I'm not bringing that. I brought the Soldew. And it would be able to do big damage. I wouldn't really have too many good switch-ins to it. So I'm hoping that I can get rid of that thing and then be able to put in work with my Latias, because my Latias is Calm Mind with the Soldew, like I said. So that's kind of my game plan going into this. I think it pretty much wins straight up. I'm going to click play on the battle, and we're just going to hop right into it. Make sure if you guys enjoy this thing, to leave a like on it. It would really inflate my ego. No, I'm just kidding. I would be really appreciative. It just kind of helps out the channel and whatnot. And just the fact that like I don't really do Citra battles or post comms or anything like that. I usually like doing my battles live commentated, and it would help me out. I don't know if like this is gonna affect the channel in a negative way, things like that. So so anyway, he leads off with the Latios, and I let off with my Volcanion, and that kind of scared me. I didn't want to take a Draco, so I decided I was going to go out to the Bronzong. And he started Dragon Dancing on me, and I was just like, yikes. I kind of did not expect turn 1 setup. Thankfully, Bronzong is really fat, and because he boosted his speed to +2, Gyro Ball is actually going to do a lot of damage despite not having any attack investment, and like a very not super good physical attack stat. So fortunately for us, he doesn't get like a lucky crit on Shadow Claw because it's a pretty high crit ratio, and we were able to tank the +2 Shadow Claw and get him get rid of that Latios, which was like the biggest threat to my team gone. So feeling really good about this battle right now. I think like from turn like 3 or whatever, turn 3, I'm feeling really good. So he brings in this thing, and I felt like Bronzong still had a lot of use, so I switched that thing out, and I bring in the Volcanion, and I kind of figured he would want to switch out, so I click Fire Blast, but I miss as he goes for the Wish. And here I was like, alright, I guess he wants to stay in, so I'm going to click Toxic, and then he brings in this Poison type, and I'm like, yikes, alright, cool, you got me. And now I'm kind of feeling a little bit shaky. I'm like, alright, feeling a little bit shaky. But it's okay, because we got our boy Jack, and Jack is max HP, max defense. We got the Intimidate, and I think we're holding the leftovers. No matter what this thing wants to do to me, I should be able to tank it. He ends up critting me, and I was like, oh, thanks, dude. You got rid of my leftovers, and you crit me. But I was okay with it. It's fine, because I didn't really need... it wasn't like super duper important. The main thing is that we're able to click Rocks, expecting him to want to switch out. Seeing that the crit did that little. So we're gonna switch out here because I'm not trying to take moves, and strangely enough, Mega Beedrill it is a counter. It's a counter to whatever Mega Venusaur that he brought against me, because there's no hidden power fire, there's no like physical move that he hit me with. I think he has like Leech Seed, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, maybe Synthesis. I don't really know what the fourth move is. I don't know if he reveals it in this game, but you guys are gonna see here that he sets up the Leech Seed on us, and I'm not really too worried about that because I'm a Mega Beedrill, and I have U-turn and stuff, so it's not like that damage can like really rack up on me because I can just U-turn out on anything that I really want. So he goes for the Giga Drain here. It is 4 times resisted, and that did nothing. That did nothing to me. And the only thing that's kind of iffy about it is like he does gain some health back, with Leech Seed. So I mean, I have the poison, like, and I think that Poison Jab was definitely a low roll, because if you guys look here, this U-turn it seems like it does a lot more than that Poison Jab did. I don't know if it's me or if it's just like I'm seeing things wrong, but to me it looks like that Poison Jab was probably a low roll. And here I decided I was going to sack off my Bronzong. I didn't predict that. I didn't predict him to go for Sludge Bomb there. I'm not going to be one of those guys. Yeah, I predicted him to do this. No, that's not me. I didn't do that. And we just end up sacking off Bronzong. Bronzong did its job, got rid of that Latios, and I was kind of worried a little bit in the back because his Alolan Ninetales could still kind of put in work. And luckily for me, he decides just to give it to me. Hurricane is, after Stealth Rocks, is going to do so much damage, and I outspeed this thing. So I'm not really too worried. I was slightly worried because I wasn't sure about the Hurricane mechanics. Like, I always second guess myself on those. I wasn't sure if it was completely accurate, but we end up hitting it anyway. And we do pack the Heat Wave. So luckily for us, we were able to land it, even though it's still not 100% accurate, but it's good enough for me. And that Ninetales is gone. So out comes the Drapion here, and Drapion can take a Hurricane just fine, but it cannot take a Z Super Scotic Sky Strike, Z Hurricane from us. And I was really happy because I brought the Z Hurricane against him last time, and like doing the calcs, there's really nothing that switches into to that kind of move. And if I needed a 1 nuke on anything, I had it. So I figured going forward on this Drapion was pretty good. So we get rid of that threat, and because that's gone, it means that my Latios is just like perfect to win us this game. And I can't really do too much to this Marowak. Like, I can Hurricane him, but it still doesn't kill after rocks, especially if he's like max HP. Excuse me. So I decided I'm gonna try to preserve the differential as best as I can to make sure that I'm in an okay playoff position. And I go for the U-turn, and we get the Intimidate off on him, and we're able to not eat it up like super duper well, but well enough to where we live the Flare Blitz plus the Hail. Now we see that we get hit first with the Hail, so that we know that we are faster than this thing, and we are able to knock him out with a Earthquake. So really good. His whole team was grounded at that point. I didn't really have to worry. That crit, irrelevant, doesn't matter. After rocks plus hail, it was like guaranteed, and then he took U-turn damage. So it was just like, I was gonna try to make one of those noises like the. I didn't want to do that, but I did it anyway. God, stop. Anyway, so he brings out that Venusaur, and then again, Mega Beedrill kind of just walls this thing. Can't really do too much to me. Like, he can't hurt me. He doesn't have rocks up, and he's not at a amount of health to where I'm scared. So here, he's gonna switch out. I decided just to click Poison Jab because it probably would have killed him. And we're gonna see after the Stealth Rock's damage, and this Poison Jab actually does hella damage. Look at that. If it wasn't for the Leech Seed, this would have been a 2-hit KO, but because of leftovers plus Leech Seed, it does put him into a range to where he can live another one. But it's okay because I decided I was going to risk it. Like I didn't think it, like I was able to live a skull because I had a bunch of special defense investment. If I got burned, it still wasn't the end of the world, because no matter what, I still had my Latias, and he can't really touch Latias. Latias just kind of psychics both of these things and would have killed him. So he ends up going for Wish there. I go for the U-turn because I figured it was like the safest thing to do. Because even if he had Protect and would have brought himself back up, I think that the next turn, just U-turning out and going into Latias to win would have been the play anyway. We end up knocking him out. And it's Mega Venusaur versus a Soul Dew max special attack Latias. And this Psychic is just going to be able to absolutely destroy this Mega Venusaur from the range of health that it's at. And that is going to be a 5-0 victory in our favor against the New York Charmanders and Hannon's, their coach. So if you guys enjoyed this thing, make sure to like the video, make sure you subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below what you had for breakfast today. I can't think of anything else. There's probably something else I wanted to say, but you know, let me know. I'm going to get out of here, and have yourselves a good day. All right, bye.